Hello again, dear friends, and I'm Richard, and welcome to this daily brief gospel reflection. And today, I'd like to ask you these series of questions. Was there a time in our lives that we are so helpless? We don't know what to do, and it seems that there's no one in there for us. It seems to be no one to journey with us. And we feel like really alone, and it seems that there's no one we can rely on, we can cling on. And if you haven't experienced that, then that's a good thing, but definitely most of us would probably have experienced such. But in the gospel today, Jesus talks about this. He would like to remind all of us that He sees everything. He sees everything that is happening in our respective lives. Even the times that we'd like to neglect Him because we're so happy, but all the more, He sees, especially the times that we are so down. And even sees what's inside our mind and in our hearts. In the same way, in the gospel today, when it was evening, the boat was far out on the sea, and he was alone on shore. Then he saw that they were tossed about while rowing, for the wind was against them. He saw that they were tossed about while rowing because the wind is against them. And in here, we see the gospel wherein after feeding the 5,000, Jesus asked the apostles to go ahead of him while he went to the mountain to pray for the Father. And then, upon looking at, when he was still standing on the shore, standing alone, he sees that the boat of the apostles, while they were rowing, were tossed because the wind was against them. And the line there is that he saw it, he knows it, he saw it, and when he saw it, what did he do? Then, about the fourth watch of the night, they came toward them walking on the sea. He went toward them walking, and he said, "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." And so, dear friends, today we are being reminded that all the days of our lives, God sees everything that is what's happening in our respective lives. If you find so helpless, if you find yourself that there's no one whom you can cling on, why not kneel, put your hands together, can bow down, and even look up to the heaven and pray and ask for guidance. For He's always there. He sees everything. There's nothing that we can hide, even the deepest desires in our respective hearts. And so, take courage. It is the Lord. Do not be afraid. Always remember that you are blessed, and such blessings are not meant for you to keep, but for you to share to others. Have a great day ahead, and let's have an apple a day.